God's3News.com.
Win money for yourself and a matching donation for your favorite charity. 3-degree guarantee.
Recently, we had a chance to head over to Dade County, talk about their new farmers market that's happening every Saturday on the Veterans Square here in town. Now we're back this morning talking with Darlene Carlson, who works with the Alliance for Dade, but she is an art lover herself. Absolutely. And so she gets to oversee this beautiful gallery y'all have called Cornerstone
Gallery and Gifts. Yes.
It is absolutely stunning. You know, I mentioned you have this love of art yourself. I think that learning to appreciate art requires being really up close and personal with it, looking at it in person. Mm-hmm. Aren't you thrilled to offer this gallery now?
We are beyond thrilled. As an extension of the Chamber of Commerce, which is Alliance for Dade, we are able to showcase all of the various artists we have in Dade County. There is a really vibrant art community here. Mm-hmm. So this is all our local artists, and we are thrilled to be able to give them a place to showcase their work.
When I was here talking about the Mingle on the Square, we talked a little bit about the courthouse because it has been newly renovated. Y'all just come in, and it itself is a piece of art.
Absolutely.
But this is where people will come to meet with you in the Alliance for Dade if they're wanting to get some visitor information.
Right. We have a separate visitors center over at the end there.
So how logical to now have this gallery, because how many times if you've taken a trip somewhere and you think, oh, let's bring home a souvenir, this is your place.
Exactly. And we had people come in the old building asking for just that. So we have all different types of items. Some of them are expensive and some of them are, easily affordable.
I will admit that until we began coming to Dade County, it's been maybe a couple of years we've begun coming as a regular treat for us. I didn't know much about the area. Mm-hmm. And I came here and I was absolutely blown away. We talk about Chattanooga being the scenic city. It's beautiful, but your beauty here is a very different type of beauty.
Absolutely. It's natural beauty. It's all nature. Mm-hmm. We're very nature centric here in this community.
Well, it's also, there's a feeling that you have here. So I guess it makes sense that artists would come here. Not all the artists who you're showcasing in here, I'm sure, are born and raised. I'm sure they flocked here.
Absolutely. Yes. But there's a true creative energy here. Mm-hmm. So
let's talk a little bit about the art that's here, because I also love the fact that it's affordable and it's within reach. Even these beautiful little prints you have of the landscapes.
Yes. We have a lot of, as I was saying, a lot of natural landscape pictures. Mm-hmm. We've also got painting on silk, and Claire does the painting on silk, which is beautiful. So everything, these are beautiful little prints.
Yep.
They're all great.
The painting on silk that you're talking about, that's the lamp, for example, the shades that she does.
And she also, you can't probably see it, but she did that one over there.
Yeah. So it's fun too, because art is supposed to speak to you, right? I think that people will say, don't worry so much about trying to pull everything together at once. When you find something you love, get it. And over time, your house begins to feel like you.
That's exactly right.
But sometimes your mood is muted. Sometimes your mood is vibrant. So you have all of that in here.
We do. And with art, I read this years ago, don't buy art to collect it and to try to sell it later on. Buy it because it moves you, and there's something in it that evokes an emotion that you have.
So I mentioned Mingle on the Square.
Yes.
That's going on now every Saturday. Yep. Y'all happen to be open in that same timeline on Saturdays, but you're also open during the week.
Yes. We are open 11 to 5 Monday through Thursday, and 11 to 6 on Fridays.
And now we'll give you a quick little, I would have never guessed that fun tip. Darlene is in a band. Lori, who we talked with last time here, is also in the band. And sometimes you can catch them playing at Mingle on the Square.
That is true.
So everything here in Trenton comes full circle. I think it's great. It's a true place for community, isn't it?
It really is. I love it here.
Well, I can see why. I'm going to do a little art shopping when we finish talking. Cornerstone Gallery is where we are this morning. If you go to the Alliance for Dade, you can always learn more about what is happening in this beautiful little spot on God's green earth.
Yes. Thank you, Julie.
Oh,
What's going on?
now my